Hello, welcome to your final fall Wednesday edition of Wildcat News. I'm Elena Tobo.
And I'm Genevieve Lund. We usually think of elections as being wrapped up before Thanksgiving holiday, but in Georgia this year, the process stretched into the December holiday season.
Yesterday, voting in the runoff for U.S. Senator between incumbent Democrat Raphael Warnock and Republican challenger Herschel Walker was underway when we went on air. Today, we have a winner. The Associated Press called the race for Raphael Warnock last night. This win gives Democratic caucus an outright majority in the Senate. They will no longer need to rely on tie-breaking votes from Vice President Kamala Harris. The win makes Warnock Georgia's first black full-term senator.
It is my honor to utter the four most powerful words ever spoken in a democracy. The people have spoken.
Warnock won the popular vote in November general election, but did not break the 50% threshold needed to avoid the runoff. This is a second runoff victory in as many years. He originally won a special election last year to replace retired Senator Johnny Isakson. As we wrap up the semester and head into winter break, many are excited for the holidays. For others, however, the holiday season is not always the most wonderful time of the year. In a study conducted by the American Psychological Association, 38% of people surveyed said that their stress increased during the holiday season. Increased stress can cause symptoms of physical illness, depression, loneliness, and more. For more, toy shop owner and mother herself, Rebecca Hutz, shares advice to parents who may feel overwhelmed while buying gifts for the holiday season this year.
Just to not overthink it, and kids are more forgiving than we give them credit for. They're just happy to know that they're being thought of and they're getting a gift.
If you or a loved one are experiencing increased stress this holiday season, talk to a mental health professional or a primary care physician for additional support.
Donut stress. The Counseling Center has you covered. Tomorrow, the Counseling Center is giving away free donuts as well as a chance to play with service dogs, make buttons, and acquire stress balls and succulents. Taking a break during stressful times is important.
I think it's really important for students to take a moment to stop, to take a breather, and just pause from studying, because it'll really help you relax and refocus and de-stress.
The event will take place from noon until 4 p.m. at Mandrill Hall in the Counseling Center. That is off Limestone across from the Law Building and Memorial Hall.
Last week, we mentioned a new queen was to be crowned on campus, Miss Black and Gold. The results are now in, and you may recognize one of the contestants.
The annual Miss Black and Gold pageant was held on Monday night.
Miss Black and Gold pageant, it's an event, that we host every year where, the purpose of it is to highlight, young women and their connection between success and etiquette.
There were 3 contestants vying for the title of Miss Black and Gold 2022. The theme for this year's pageant was Forbes 3 Under 30.
The contestants, they worked hard over the past few months that we had practice. So when it came time for pageant time, they executed everything well to me. So I thought it was great.
The contestants competed in interview, introductions, platform speech, athletic wear, and talent, and then graced the stage in formal wear and answered their on-stage questions.
This year, the reason we chose this theme, we felt like it was just a good theme to do because Forbes, Forbes 30 Under 30 highlights young people under 30 years old, being able to be successful out here in the world and just leaving their impression and leaving their mark.
After a wonderful pageant, the results are in. This year's Miss Black and Gold winner is Miss Elena Tobo. She will then advance on to the next round of competition. The Miss Gold winner is Janae Burton. Miss Congeniality is Cindy Sosa, and the Best Talent Award goes to Elena Tobo.
The United States Postal Service, UPS, and FedEx have released their recommended ship-by dates for gifts to be delivered in time for Christmas. USPS recommends that all retail ground service packages be shipped by December 17th. FedEx recommends that all ground economy packages are to be shipped by December 8th, which is tomorrow. And UPS recommends that all customers receive an individual quote as packages are already being delayed. So get sooner to get those packages out, the better.
Over 150 creatives were selected to travel to Washington, D.C. to be a volunteer holiday decorator at the White House. Over 200,000 people from around the country applied. According to the First Lady's office, this year's decorations included 77 Christmas trees, 25 wreaths, and over 83,000 holiday lights around the White House grounds. Christmas Day isn't the only holiday celebrating Santa Claus. St. Nicholas Day, also known as St. Nick's Day, is another day many celebrate to kick off their Christmas season. Falling on December 6th, this holiday is most popular in cities with large Dutch and German populations. Traditions like hanging stockings and exchanging gifts are common ways to celebrate. Though the holiday originated in the 1600s, it has begun to receive more attention this year with celebrations occurring nationwide. Holiday travel may be more of a challenge than usual this December. Airline staff around the world are preparing to go on strike. Air France, EasyJet, and Air Portugal have already announced strikes beginning December 22nd. American carriers may also be facing strikes this month as unions at United Airlines, Delta Airlines, and American Airlines have been unable to reach new contract agreements with their pilots and cabin crews as well.
Rail workers in the United Kingdom are also planning to go on strike as train operators are demanding pay increases as a result of the recent inflation surge. Britain's RMT union said on Sunday that it rejected the 4% pay increase demanded by workers. They are now reporting that over 40% of workers plan to strike during the months of December and January, which would disrupt the busy holiday period. U.S. manufacturing orders from China are down 40% after this season's gift demand has collapsed. The drop in demand is said to be a result of the ongoing pandemic, inflation rates, and delayed shipping times, which are deterring shoppers from traditional gift shopping this year. As a result of the decrease in orders, Worldwide Logistics is expecting Chinese factories to shut down 2 weeks earlier than usual for the Chinese Lunar New Year. Coming up on Wildcat News, Renato Johnson has the latest weather forecast. Will these warm temperatures continue? And Ian Olvano has the latest on sports news. We'll be right back.
Yo, camping buddy. Okay, you guys ready?
Dude, I thought you were driving.
I thought you were driving.
Oh, I never said I was driving.
I definitely can't drive.
Okay.
If you're high, just don't drive. It's illegal everywhere. If you feel different, you drive different.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out?
Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
I'm a first-generation Filipino American. You don't always feel you're a part of the country you live in. It's this weird middle space sometimes that you have to live inside of. But when you meet others that are also living in that space, you'll learn to know that it's its own unique space too.
This morning was really gloomy. It was foggy and wet, but the only thing that's changed since then was the fog. Looking outside of the Student Center, you'll see what we've been seeing the past couple of days. Clouds. Nothing else will change as of tonight, and it'll stay cloudy, and the moisture starts to leave. More will come. Looking at our 5-day forecast, we can expect more rain just around the morning, commute with a high of 51 degrees, and we can even get a chance if tomorrow we'll have a full moon if we can even see it. Moving on to Friday, it'll be cloudy with some lingering showers in the early morning. We'll have a high of 56 degrees, and now Saturday we'll have some rain coming back, but we shouldn't see it until the afternoon. We'll have a high of 50 with a 50% chance of rain. Sunday and Monday we'll have a little bit of sun, but more of that on Monday. But both days will be chilly. Sunday's high is a 49 and Monday's high is a 46. That's your Wildcat weather. Let's check in with E.L. Vano to see more.
How about a sport that is ultimate? Kentucky's Ultimate Frisbee team has been very successful in their events and are looking forward to the spring, where their schedule is even more crucial.
The University of Kentucky Ultimate Frisbee team has been busy this semester. The squad has been on the road competing. UK junior Cole Bernstein describes Frisbee life on the road.
This semester, at least, we've had 3 tournaments. We went to St. Louis, we went to Nashville, played in Vanderbilt, and then we went to Chattanooga and played at University of Tennessee Chattanooga. Typically the way it works is like in the fall we'll have 2 to 3 tournaments, in the spring we'll have like 2 to 3 tournaments, and then our big ones are going to be like sectionals, regionals, nationals.
While the 3 tournaments have had positive finishes, with the team coming in 1st, 3rd, and 5th, there's still one aspect where UK Frisbee wants to grow. Coach Michael Haar is trying to increase numbers in the team.
So pre-COVID, we had an A and a B squad, and then after the sort of turnover that happened during those couple of years, we're back down to 1 team, and we're rebuilding back up into that 30, 35, 40-ish range. Right now we're at about 25-ish guys.
With major tournaments in late April and early May, Kentucky Frisbee has one clear goal in mind. However, the timing of that goal is in question.
Sectionals, we typically get through there pretty easy, and then at regionals, our goal is to just finish better than we've ever finished before. So our top finish is 5th. We'd like to improve upon that. And then ultimately the goal is to hopefully one day get to nationals. Maybe this year, maybe next year, we'll see.
For more information on the Ultimate Frisbee team, you can visit kyultimate.com.
It was championship week in the Bluegrass for Kentucky high school football. Bullitt East won its first championship by defeating Louisville Male 28-27 with some late game heroics. A successful 2-point conversion with 53 seconds remaining would be enough for Bullitt East to take home the 6A state title. Frederick Douglass was able to win the 5A state title in a 28-7 win over Bowling Green. Douglass are state champs after losing the previous 2 times in the state finals. Pikeville, Beechwood, Boyle County, and Christian Academy of Louisville were also crowned as state champions of their respective classes. Finally, your University of Kentucky football team is going bowling. This past weekend, the Wildcats were selected to play in the Music City Bowl in Nashville on New Year's Eve. Iowa will be Kentucky's opponent, making it 2 years in a row that the Cats and Hawkeyes will face off in bowl season. Mark Stoops will put his 4-game bowl win streak on the line in Music City. That's it for your Wildcat Sports. After the break, we'll have some ideas for celebrating the holiday season. Stay tuned.
Worried about your friend but don't know how to reach out? You could say how are you or get a fake tattoo. You can ask with an app if it works for you. You could chat with them in VR. It's so good. If you think you should check in, yeah, you should. Whatever gets you talking.
Reach out to a friend about their mental health.
Whatever gets you talking.
Learn how you can help at seizetheawkward.org.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? I'm high. Oh.
As finals week approaches, we could all use some holiday cheer.
Grace Hager is here to help us find some merry events around town.
Thank you, Elena and Genevieve. To kick off our holiday segment, I headed out to the Lexington Humane Society to look at all the furry friends they have available for adoption. It will be hosting its Empty the Shelters event through December 11th. You can give a deserving animal their forever home by visiting 1600 Old Frankfurt Pike in the Everyday Adoption Center located in the PetSmart in Hamburg. All pets older than 6 months have been reduced adoption fees starting at $25. Remember to adopt, don't shop this holiday season. Have you been downtown recently? Lexington has been transformed to a winter wonderland. Even though it's 60 degrees outside, you can ice skate in Triangle Park.
So I'm from Georgia, so I was really excited to come skate this year. I'm a senior and I wanted to do it one last time before I graduated. But I'll have to come back a different day. It's only because of the rain.
The ice rink will be open until January 18th. It is closed on Christmas and when it's raining. You can bring your own skates, or skates can be rented for all ages at the rink for $17. For more information, visit triangle-park-lexington.org. The Central Kentucky Mystical Market is coming to town this weekend. Branded as Lexington's premier monthly psychic and holistic event, the Mystical Market allows people from all walks of life to come together and share unique goods and services. Tarot reader and market vendor Tilla, the Tarot Witch, explains the significance of this particular market.
So this is a way to get my services out to the public, and it's also a really great way for the public to get introduced to this sort of thing. And there's a little bit of everything for everybody. There's astrology readings, there's Reiki, there's Akashic record readings, there's jewelry, there's stones, there's shamanic things. There's something for everybody there. Winter was the time when people sat around and told stories, and they got together and they were in groups and they feasted and they celebrated. So that's sort of, they try to theme it every month. So this month will be about the holidays.
There are a lot of holiday events going on.
You guys read instead.
There are a lot of holiday events going on. Here are some of the other things you can do around town. The Lexington Ballet Company presents the Nutcracker December 9th through the 11th and December 16th through the 18th at the Lexington Opera House. There will be 8 shows in total, and you can purchase tickets online at the Opera House website.
Have you ever wanted to meet the Grinch? He's having a meet and greet this Saturday, December 10th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Boho Beauty Salon and Spa. You should bring a toy for the toy drive or donate $5 to get a picture with the Grinch. Looking for a furry friend for the holidays? The Lexington Humane Society is holding an Empty the Shelters event and will have the animals available to adopt at reduced adoption fees now through December 11th.
The Southern Lights drive-through display is currently happening at the Kentucky Horse Park. The event is $30 a carload and is open until New Year's Eve. Speaking of Southern Lights, Genevieve Lund visited the Kentucky Horse Park to see the show.
I came down here tonight to go watch the lights with my friends, and we drove through all the different lights and saw them. There's some UK themed lights and some Christmas lights. They're very beautiful and lit up, the whole area. At the end of the lights sort of drive through, we ended at the visitor center and actually got to ride a camel, which was really fun.
For the community to gather and have some fun during the holiday season. It's only about 20 minutes away. It's a really close drive.
I would definitely say it's worth the money. It might seem a little pricey at first, and we were a little confused when we first came in. I thought it was just like driving through a light show. But once you get towards the end and you kind of see the whole like Christmas village, I guess I would describe it, it's definitely worth it.
Wendy's is certainly starting to feel the holiday cheer. The Peppermint Frosty is now available to order at participating Wendy's.
This is the first time that this popular fast food chain is selling a holiday Frosty, and only the third different Frosty that Wendy's has had sold in the last 16 years other than the chocolate and vanilla. The Peppermint Frosty is going to replace the Strawberry Frosty that was available since the summertime. How about we try it?
Yeah, we're going to take a try. It looks like strawberry just because it's pink still. But
yeah.
It's really good.
You know, I'm not a holiday type of person when it comes to candy and things, but that's actually kind of good.
Yeah, it has a nice frothy taste to it. So,
a Frosty is a good way to wrap up the semester. Thank you to our producer, Micha'la.
Thank you, Micha'la. And thank you for watching our Wildcat News each Wednesday. This is our final show for the fall semester. Good luck with finals to all. We'll see you in the spring.
Happy holidays from Wildcat News.